Okay, hi Flosstube. I'm hoping this works sound-wise better than last time. There's something wrong with my microphone on my laptop. Don't know what it is. I can't seem to fix it. So I don't know if it's just because the computer's getting old or what. But it seemed like I was able to record through the microphone on these headphones. Hopefully they don't shut off on me because I'm not actually listening to anything, and sometimes they shut down. But anyways, I thought I would hop on here to do a kind of a like a whip slash kitted parade for, and I'm going to show you some patterns that I pulled that I want to work on, or I don't know if I'm going to like kit them up or anything, but I just thought I would show you guys to enable you as to what's out there. So yeah, so I guess I'll just get started. It is Sunday, April the 24th. So I'm back a lot sooner than I thought I would be, but I got such a good response to the last video, so I thought I would just make another one. Sorry, let's see, my door was closed. Sorry, no quilt behind me. You could get to see the messy stash of project bags. Okay, I'll get started. So these are just, I'll first start with the patterns that I just pulled from my stash that are, it's mostly summary and patriotic stuff because that's what I'm in the mood to stitch right now. I need to make space. And so yeah, this first one is one called Celebrate Freedom by Bent Creek. Yeah, it's just a little small that actually would take like no time to stitch, so I should just kit that up and stitch it. Calls for a lot of colors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 gentle arts. No, weeks in gentle arts. I would probably just break it down to like 3 or 4. Looks like 2 yellows, a red, a blue, and a white, and a brown. So, anyways, there's 2 patterns by Little Stitch Girl that are, these are small and fun to stitch up. They stitch up quick. This one's called Star Spangled, so it's the flag, and this one is called Life is Sweet, just a little watermelon. I maybe showed you this in my last video, F is for Flag by Kathy Haberman, hands-on design. I got the pin pack, and it comes with the little wool to put on top. I probably won't stitch this year. This is one that I pulled just from Stash, My Garden House by Plum Street Samplers. That's what it looks like as a whole pattern, so that's really pretty. This is the Black Cherry Tart by Plum Street Samplers again. So that's a small little one, would be quick, a pretty quick stitch. I just like this Quaker Blooms by From the Heart Needle Art by Wendy. This is a really pretty one by Ink Circles Helianthus. I could actually pull this and stitch it, probably stitch it up pretty quick to go along with the Garon Designer focus. And then I think there is a, I think there's like a pattern or some instructions for how to do this border trim, which would actually be pretty fun. So yeah, I might actually pull that to get it up. Here's this Rosewood Manor Summer. So I have this whole series. It comes with the floss. And so I just thought that was pretty. This is a good patriotic piece by With Thy Needle and Thread called Happy Birthday America. It comes with this, the fabric dough around it. Excuse me. This patriotic scissor pocket by Scarlet House is really pretty. I wouldn't finish it as a scissor pocket. I would probably just frame it or something, but a Sunshine Berry by Erica Michaels. That's pretty. I'm really in the mood for smalls here lately, so Sunflower Inn by Little House Needleworks. Berry Bird by the Scarlet House. And that's pretty small, wouldn't take too long. Oh, the headphones shut off. Hang on. Okay, so I'm gonna pause real quick, or I'm gonna actually stop the video and go see if it's still recording or see what happened to the sound in that interim, and I guess I'll cut this out if I need to, but yeah. Okay, so it actually seemed to be okay, so yeah, we're just gonna push on. I really hope it's picking up the sound. Okay, anyways, another one is called Sunflowers in Summer by Country Cottage Needleworks. Sorry for the glare. So that's real pretty. And then From the Heart Needle Art by Wendy, Let Freedom Ring. So again, with the whole like Quaker series that she's kind of doing right now. Sweet Freedom Berry by Erica Michaels. That's real pretty. This Flag of Glory needle book. This is by Chessie and Me. It's a bunch of specialty stitches, and like in all the stripes actually. It's hard to see from the picture, but I would not make it a pocket or a needle book. I would just stitch it and finish it like a pillow probably. This came out last year by With Thy Needle and Thread. This is Red, White, and Bloom. So all her little patriotic pillows are super cute. This Tiny Town, Patriotic Tiny Town by Heart and Hand. Oh, this Strawberries and Stripes by Brenda Gervais. That's real small, would be easy to stitch, quick to stitch. Sorry, my nose is itchy. This Scarlet House, this came out at Market, Colonial Berries. I really can't decide which one looks better though, on the black or on the lighter color background. They're both very stunning. This is a very, very popular one. This is The Day, a new release by Plum Street Samplers. Sorry. This is by the Drawn Thread, The Free and the Brave. Just a real pretty one. It's got some all the flowers in there are specialty stitches. So that would be a challenge. And then these are two books that I pulled. So this was a new one by Blackbird Designs. I think I want to stitch this pretty soon. I would stitch it all on one piece of linen though, not in the separate colors. And then I actually really like this one on the back, that berry bowl. So there's that. And then I saw somebody on Instagram finish this recently. They showed it like as framed finish, and I just really like it. I actually should really kit this up and start it. I would do it on like a 28 count probably. What's the model stitched on? 32 would be fine. It's a big one, 291 by 179, but doesn't have many specialty stitches. There is some over one, I think. Yeah, some of like the little, yeah, some of the little like, oh, like, let's see, which tree is that? There's little birds on this tree. Those are over one. Holy crap. That's kind of intimidating, but would be a fun challenge. Okay, so that's it for the kits that I pulled. Now not the kits, that's it for the charts that I pulled. Now I will go through stuff that I've either started as a whip or have kitted up to start. And I'm hoping this kind of motivates me to stitch on something or pull stuff out and finish it, because I've just not, I don't want to say that I've not been in the mood for stitching, but nothing is like really calling to me, I guess. So yeah, that's where we're at. Okay, so first is this, let's see, I actually have two in here. I only stitch one of them right now, is this Al Forest kit. I don't know the name of it, but it's a bee one. And I got the whole kit, so it came with the fabric and the floss and like a little needle minder and a needle. So that would actually be, and I've seen somebody on Instagram working on this. Is it Stacy C Stitches? She's been posting her progress. So that would actually be one that I would start soon or consider. So another reason I'm doing this is because we're moving and our stuff we just found out is getting packed up like a month from today, May 24th. So I have to kind of go through and figure out what's getting packed up and what's coming with me, because it'll be in that whole moving process for about a month. So much a month. I mean, I got some big projects I can work on, but okay. So this is a big one, Blue Flower, Huckleberry Farm. I got a piece of 36 count Huckleberry linen from Be Stitch Me. And then I'm pretty sure I have I think I have most of the called for floss all ready to go. So that's a contender for starting soon. But that's a big old piece. So put that there. Okay, this is a whip. Cross stitch for the soul by Emma Condon. I am working on. Sorry, I'm trying to see if I can find that picture. This one. Every day, good and every day, I think it's called. And I could actually probably, if I focused on this, I could finish it up. Well, maybe relatively quickly. I mean, because the words go fast. So yeah, every day may not be good, but there's some good in every day. Oh, that's my progress. This is a 28 count witch out linen. I don't know the color though. It's probably written right here. White chocolate. And I have the called for DMC. So yeah, that would be a good one to focus on. I do all this, and then I'm probably just going to go back to the one I have been trying to focus on, which is the Stitching with the Housewives piece. But okay, this is another one that's so pretty. Blackbird House by Plum Street Samplers. This one I really should pull out and start because it's just gorgeous. I have the called for colors, called for floss, and the I have a piece of 40 count bramble. I don't know who that's by. That might be the called for, but sorry, my nose is so itchy. This is Patchwork Seasons by Fat Quarter Shop. I'm trying to see if I can pull up the pattern. It is last year came out. I have it. It's called Freedom Patchwork Seasons. This is what the picture looks like. Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry. Bad. Okay. It's a flag. And then Patchwork Season style. I think I would stitch it on a piece of blue. So. Buffalo Plaid Summer. Sorry, I don't have the photo of it, but I have the floss and the black. This is a Stitching with the Housewives pattern in Punch Needle Primitive Stitcher last year. Okay, and then this Jeanette Douglas Soar into Summer. Have kitted up with the called for. That's a lot of specialty stitches, but that would actually, fit with my desire to be stitching smalls lately. Okay, this is another PDF. It came out last year by Crochet to Go-Go. I think it's called Land of Liberty. So this is just the floss and the fabric that I would stitch it on, but it's these 3 little pillows. So she's on Etsy. You can buy her stuff on Etsy. They're PDFs, but those are really pretty, I think. Nice patriotic pillows. This one I have this whole Cottage Garden series, the birds. And I thought I might pull this out and kit it up. I think that's the called For Linen Putty by Weeks Dye Works. Yeah. So that would be pretty. I have one of the one of the fancy cloths in here. Anyway, sorry. I don't know. That's a good kind of summery piece. This one I'm sure you've seen. It's not much. It's just the fabric and the floss, but it's called Hive Rules by Primrose Cottage Stitches. Sorry, looking for the pattern. It was just a recent release at market. I don't know if you can even see it. So that one. Sorry. That's one that's not been started yet. I'm gonna have a big old mess when this is done. This is a Blackbird piece that I started and actually could probably finish pretty quick if I focused on it. Strawberry Fields Forever. I started it last year. I stopped to stitch. So I have actually a good, decent portion done. I don't know color. It's a 28 count linen by Without. The color Amazing Gray, which looks more brown to me, but it looks like the cover photo. So, and I have the called for close, I would think, floss. So that might be a good one to do next month as part of the designer mystery. No, not designer mystery. Focus on a designer by by Sunshine Stitchers. That's a word. That's a good putting my lips. Oh, this is like a surprise too. Oh yeah, I did kind of want to pull this out and work on it. This is the Blue Flower Tudor Bee. I'm stitching it. I think it's on all the called for stuff. So yeah. And I've just been doing the green. So yeah, there's that. There's the green. But it's a fun one to work on. I should pull that out and finish it. It's too small of a bag. Okay. Next, what is this? Oh, this is so it's just a fabric and floss, but the pattern is by Shane Christine. Came out last year. It is called. Yeah. It was this, which is really pretty. I like the greens and the purples and the lighting's terrible. I'm sorry. Sometimes the glare is good and sometimes it's not. You can't really see it. Sharon Christine, hello folks. It's like blue, it's purples, greens, and it's birds. So, really pretty. Okay, this is Stitchy Stars by Holt. This came out last year. That would be a good, easy one to do. These are all older patterns. Yeah, all the jars. The Bloom Chock Full Jar, Harvest Chock Full Jar, and the Liberty Jar. None of them. I have the floss, it looks like, for all of them, actually, which is shocking. Flossing fabric. But none of them are started. Yeah. Okay, this one was a popular one last summer, I think. Plum Street Samplers, Always Remember. I am stitching it A pretty good portion done, actually. So that wouldn't take me too long to finish. I don't know what the color of that linen is. Oh, sorry. It's not written down here. It's not the called for linen, but here's the floss. That's mostly the called for floss, I think, and some I supplemented if I didn't have the called for. But yeah, this is actually motivating me to work on whips and not start new things. I have some good whips going, actually. Oh yeah, this is a Madame Chantilly, one of her tier trays, Freedom. What's it called? Celebrate 4th of July. I have all the called for DMC. And this is my minimal progress. I got this tray done, but that's about it. It's on a 16 count. I think this is called Water. No, it's called French Lace by Michelle. I decided on these ones that I'm going to stitch. I'm not going to stitch. I have only spring finished, fully finished. It's in a frame. I'm not going to stitch the words on the bottom. I'll just stitch the tray. It'll make it a little bit smaller, but that's okay because these things are big. Okay, what's next? Oh yeah, this one I really liked. The blue flower, this came out last year, Strawberry Bird. Pulled some linen for it, which is unnamed. Yep, I don't know, it looks like it's probably a 40 count. And then I have the DMC all pulled. That one's really pretty. Too many projects, not enough time. This one, Liberty's Welcome by Plum Street Samplers. This is a big old piece. It's gorgeous though. I have the MPIs and it says 36 count antique ivory. I don't think that's the called for. Ligonier latte is the called for. So yeah, that one, I had wanted to start that last year on like the 4th of July, but I didn't. Oh, I need to start this. This is a heartfelt stitch along. I kidded it. And then I kitted this one up too, Strawberry Harvest, Cottage Garden Samplings. I was in the club from Crazy Annie's last year where we got the fabric and the whatever the fancy floss that was, because it calls for like 2 or 3. I think they're gentle arts, and then the rest is DMC. So I had wanted to start this, but I didn't get around to it, obviously. This is a fun one. This is a little one that would finish quick. America's Sampler House by Annie Bees. I think this is called 28 count. Oh my gosh, I stopped mid-stitch. It's a 28 count Lugana. And I'm doing with similar colors, but none of them are the called for, I don't think. So that's my progress. Ouch. Poke. So yeah, I'm trying to decide what I'm going to pack up in the camper with me. Some of it I want it. Some of it I want a variety of projects, but I don't want to take too many because I won't have time to work on all of them. But I don't want to take too few because God forbid you don't have a project to work on. Summer season chalk art summer. This was a 2016 just cross stitch magazine. It's by Priscilla Blaine and Untitled Designs. This is my progress. So not too bad. A lot of the white done, and then once you get the white done, it's just filling in after that. But I don't really need for 16 count chalkboard black, so I think that's why I'm not working on it very much. Oh gosh, sorry guys. do that one. Okay, last one is Flea Market Flowers. By Lord Holt, came out last year. I'm stitching it on a called for Lugana. It's a 25 count, and I have all the DMC. So I actually have a pretty, I'm almost done with this. I just need to focus on it. And I was kind of focusing on it for a while, but then I got distracted. So yeah. But this is good. This has helped me kind of feel like I don't want to start new things. I'm just going to work on my whips. So, and actually it went much faster than I thought it would be. It's only 20 minutes. Well, actually at the other clip, it's about 30 minutes long. So thanks for tuning in. Hopefully the sound works. Sorry about the last video. You'll just have to turn your volume up really loud. But yeah, thank you for tuning in, and I will be back. I'll be back before we get our stuff packed up, which I said is like May 24th. I'll be back before then, and with like a regular Flosstube update. So have a good day, guys.